At RAZRLAB, we are building ever-evolving platforms to help businesses achieve their goals and gain an edge over their competition. Our niche is our collective experience as well as our very specific application development process and principles. With the current explosion of technology in all fields, and specifically that of the IoT industry, how can power rental businesses make use of that? How can any end user of power systems utilize technology? The answer lies in remote monitoring solutions. As of 2016, 1.1 billion people were living without grid electricity. That means a huge percentage of that number depend on alternative power solutions. The reality is that most of the power requirement in such regions are only going to increase, while the government's resources will continue to be scarce to extend their power grid reach. What if you can make off-grid power management more efficient? What if you can contribute to reducing the running cost of such systems? At RAZRLAB, we want to be a contributing factor for improving utility of power generators for businesses and individuals alike. We developed RAZRGEN as a remote monitoring system, specifically for monitoring generators for off-grid and unreliable grids. What makes RAZRGEN solution different is that we understand that the solution provided must be useful, generate ROI, should work with a wide range of power generators, and provide appropriate information to the concerned parties. So, what does that mean? Let's elaborate. Bob has a generator rental business. He uses RAZRGEN to ensure that his customers use the generators properly by remotely monitoring the power output. When Bob figures out the power output of one of his biggest generators is at 20% of its capacity at construction site A all the time, Bob calls the customer and proposes a smaller genset for a reduced price, while at the same time, retrieves generator A and sends it to site B, where a higher output power requirement is needed constantly. Bob then ensures that all his gensets are utilized as efficiently as possible, thanks to RAZRGEN. Sam is a project manager at a construction company. A lot of construction projects require dewatering solutions. Imagine a critical scenario wherein which a generator is connected to multiple borehole pumps. Sam is responsible for the site, but cannot be on the site 24/7. What if the generator malfunctioned or got turned off during the night? What if Sam woke up in the morning to a flooded construction site that would set back the schedule for days, maybe even weeks? It would cost thousands in delays and possibly in penalties. However, since Sam relied on RAZRGEN for monitoring his generators, he was able to solve the issue in a matter of minutes, once he got the notification on his mobile phone. RAZRGEN is designed from the bottom up, as an IoT solution to power generators. Due to its user-friendly and intuitive design, users of the system such as Bob and Sam will retrieve all information seamlessly with least amount of effort. RAZRGEN is a powerful yet simple to use application. In fact, it is so simple that it doesn't need a manual nor training. Our core concept in the product is to provide information and control to the user remotely, as if the user was physically in front of the panel. We understand that not all generators are intended for the same purpose, be it a standby, continuous, or primed generator. Here are some of the things you can do with RAZRGEN. Live monitoring of all parameters pertaining to your generator. Remote start or stop of a genset. Time-based starting or stopping of generators for operations such as advertisement boards. Monitoring and control of automatic transfer switch when needed. Operating conditions based on different genset types. Fuel level of internal or external tank. Fuel consumption in liters per hour. Fuel used in a specified period. Running hours. Critical parameters and irregular conditions are monitored, and alarms are raised on thresholds set. Fault codes are remotely delivered to the maintenance team. Let's translate how having a product like RAZRGEN can help businesses and individuals. Imagine, if you have a pool of generators that require constant operational attention. Let's suppose you have been in the business for some time and have acquired experience over the years of when to refuel and maintain your generators. But ask yourself these questions. Can I be more efficient in my planning? Can I optimize my processes further, to reduce my OPEX? The answer is yes, of course. Even if you have refined and tuned your operations over the years, you cannot control external factors such as fuel theft, generators running extra hours at a site, maintenance setbacks, and any other unquantifiable factors. What RAZRGEN can offer is ground-level data that is real, and not based on estimates. Fuel level and consumption values will allow you to budget your costs more accurately, detect fuel theft, and schedule timely refueling trips. Monitoring running hours will enable you to schedule minor and major service trips. Now, imagine, you could do all this in very remote areas via satellite communications. RAZRLAB, we make cutting-edge solutions